asked repeatedly if I support Hamas because I have been very vocal about saying I'm a stand for a free and liberated Palestine. So I'm just going to answer it here because I can't tell in the comments which ones are like asking that question as like a bullying tactic or who actually genuinely has curiosity about why someone who looks like me from around the world would support a free and liberated Palestine. I think there's a difference between support and justification and understanding and explanation. And I think that Hamas has to be understood within the greater context of 75 years of settler colonialism and displacement. When that type of behavior occurs, then extreme groups that are going to fight for liberation at all costs are going to be a natural defensive creation. So I don't support the slaughtering of innocent civilians. And I understand how this group got created. And we also need to look at how the PLO, which is a more moderate group, was gaining ground within Palestine and outside of Palestine, and that Israel actually took part and helped funding Hamas to further destabilize the Palestinian people. In our own country, when we had Native Americans fight back against the settlers, like, I would never support killing innocent people, but you kind of like, you understand it. The same thing with like the Nat Turner slave uprising. Like, what is the response that's expected to that type of oppression? But we have to acknowledge that there have been egregious acts of terror on the Palestinian people as well, enacted by Israel. So my answer to that is directly, I support the Palestinian people, which are not the same as Hamas. My government years ago lied about the existence of weapons of mass destruction, which then gave them the justification to then carpet bomb out of existence Iraqi civilians. I am not that person. That was done in my name, and I am not my government. So the Palestinian people are not Hamas. So this collective bombing and collective punishment is an absolute war crime, and I call for a ceasefire. And I think the solution to this is a free and liberated Palestine in which they have a say in what that looks like. So there's my answer to that question, and I'm going to use this video that if anybody asks me that in the future, they can just come back to this moment. If you want to get the context, go watch something like 5 Broken Cameras, it's a documentary, or go watch the documentary Gaza Fights for Freedom or Tantura. There are many ways that you can get the context of what 75 years of settler colonialism has been like for the Palestinian people. And